Hi, my name is Patrick Blanson. I'm a bartender here. I'm the volunteer coordinator, and I also perform on Herald on Wednesday nights. I first came here to the Comedy Spot to see ACL. So the first question is, how did you find your way to this Comedy Spot? I used to hang out at the dog park with Alieta. She was there. She was talking about the Comedy Spot, and I was talking about things to do, and she said you should come to a show, and the first show happened to be ACL, so I saw it, and then the rest is history. What is your favorite band or musical artist? It's not a band. It's Janet Jackson all the way. And she's a great dancer, great singer. I just like her music, Janet Jackson. And I'll fight you if you say differently. What is your favorite part of performing? My favorite part of performing is just the rush when you're getting on stage, and then the rush when you get off a stage. And then like after the show, people come up to you and say, oh, that one scene you did was great. Or sometimes people even come up to you and say, how come you didn't do this? I was expecting you to do this. And that's the really fun part about performing. Who is your favorite Comedy Spot performer and why? My favorite, this is funny, my favorite performer, I like Mel. She, I don't know, it's just her whole being, I don't know, she carries herself well. She's very consistent, and you know, she's also intimidating, and I kind of want to be like her. So I don't know, she's really great. Who is your favorite comedian? Well, I have several favorite comedians. I like Dave Chappelle. I think he's really funny. And then older comedians, I like Paul Mooney. I really think he's super funny. If you haven't seen Paul Mooney, he's an older comic. And I like Eddie Murphy, all the classics, Rodney Dangerfield, all those folks are some of my favorites. What is one thing we should know about Patrick when you're outside of the Comedy Spot? I have 2 dogs. I love my dogs. They're my life. They're not my life, but I love them very much. So my dogs, and I also like to, before I do anything, when I get off of my regular job, I like to go home, take my shoes off and rub my feet in the carpet. And then it's just a way that I ground myself to make sure everything's good. And my dogs. What is your favorite Comedy Spot memory? My favorite Comedy Spot memory, again, I got to come to the my first Comedy Spot Awards, and then I won Volunteer of the Year. And I'm not a crybaby, but I cried on stage, and that's one of those memories, you know, because it was unexpected. It was totally unexpected. So yeah, one of my favorite memories, but I have a few, but that's the one that comes to mind. What celebrity would you like to meet? So this celebrity is dead, but River Phoenix. I just like him. I liked him when he did Stand By Me. I just liked all his movies. It's a tragedy that he died, but I'd like to meet him. If you were on an island and had to bring one Comedy Spot performer with you, who would it be and why? I'd bring Kevin Cooley. Kevin is funny. He's just a great guy to be around. One day I had to have surgery. They had to remove a cyst from my chest, TMI, but he was the first person that reached out. He came to my house, brought me lunch and sat with me, and it was pretty cool. So yeah, Kevin Cooley. That's it. If you want to get to know me, just come up to me. I'm not really that bad of a person. I might have a resting bitch face, but you know, I'm a great guy. Just come and say hi. So see you later.